Because of Brexit, we've seen changes to the way in which we trade with the European Union, and that's meant a lot of cost, bureaucracy and red tape, and that's left some businesses struggling to cope. And we've all seen the pictures of the queues here in Dover from time to time. But it's not just businesses that export to the European Union. We've just been to visit a farm where they're having problems, a fruit farm, in getting enough labour. That's affected what they can do. They're likely to plant less crop. And we come here to the Port of Dover to understand from the harbour authorities here what are the problems they're facing. The lorries that come through every single day, so we can make recommendations about how we might fix things.
Look at what's happening, let's say more generally in the country with pickers, and certainly our picking side is no different. People would come for the summer and then go home again. That flow has now literally been cut off. If you look at the demographic of those people that came from Eastern Europe, most of them were in the 18 to 25-year-old age bracket, because they were generally people that would come in their summer holidays from college education or school. Basically it worked. It was really great to see loads of people from different countries arriving each year. Plus, after the summer, most of them wanted to go home, and I think the Office of National Statistics, in terms of money, quoted a figure of £6 billion net receipts of taxes which were coming to the UK economy.
The UK relies on the Port of Dover. £144 billion of trade passes through this port. More lorries enter and leave the UK through the Port of Dover than through all other UK ports combined. The key challenge is to ensure that those freight flows continue uninterrupted, to ensure that UK supermarket shelves, pharmacies and other critical places stay fully stocked and replenished the whole time. The next big thing on the agenda will be the Borders 2025 strategy. The critical point there is to ensure that new border controls, when you start from a first principles approach designing them, are built around supply chains and traffic flows, rather than upon the basis of stopping lorries halfway through at the point where they cross the frontier.
We've got to find a practical way forward that will help. At the moment there's a lot of tension between the British government and the EU Commission over the Northern Ireland Protocol. I believe there is a practical solution to this, but it's going to require politics, patient negotiation, rather than escalation. And the sooner that happens, the better for everyone.